Not talking.
Yeah. Jeff, I think we've spoken since you scored at Vale, which was, what, 2 months ago. Has it been a frustrating time professionally for the group since then?
Yeah, it's been difficult. Obviously, the results haven't happened for us. So yeah, it's been disappointing, especially after the good start we did have, and it's just since Christmas we haven't performed, and can't really put our fingers on it. But yeah, it's been really frustrating.
Is that anything to do with the fact that sides were seeing you for the first time before Christmas, perhaps weren't quite sure what to expect, and having seen you, they've perhaps got a bit more of an idea what the strengths and weaknesses are?
Yeah, there's always that, but you've got to be prepared for that. You can't expect to go for a whole season being an unknown team, and teams ain't going to do their research or their work on us, and yeah, it's probably part down to that. But at the same time, we've got to look at ourselves, and we just haven't performed how we did early season. Obviously, we seem to be that little bit better away from home. It's not an excuse, but also our pitch is hard for us to play on. I think everyone knows that. It's not an ideal situation for us, but something we've got to deal with as well. It seems that away from home on a bigger, flatter pitch, we seem to find more space. At home at the minute, teams seem to be pressing us and don't let us play our football, and at the minute we can't mix it with them, maybe physically, and the results are showing.
You say bigger pitches, is Warden Road a small pitch then? Does it feel a small pitch when you go away to places like Port Vale and Bury? Yeah,
definitely. It's a little bit smaller, but as I said, it's not an excuse, because we've got to deal with what we're given. But yeah, it does seem to it is a little bit smaller than a few pitches, and we just don't seem to be able to get the ball down and play on it. But as I said, we've got to work with what we've got.
So looking at the table as it stands now, you've got eight games to go. What's the professional challenge in the running? Because the playoffs look to be beyond you, and you would hope that the bottom of the table isn't an issue either.
Yeah, I mean, we don't just want to sit where we are now and think our season's done and sit out our last 8 games. But it's hard to say really. Obviously, the playoffs look a bit far for us. It's just really getting as many points on the board as we can, finish the season strongly, and take the next 8 games into next season hopefully, and still try and gel a little bit more as a team, because hopefully the majority of players will be here next season. Got to try and take it as a positive as much as we can.
You'll have been in the game long enough to know that if a side finishes the season well, like Gillingham, even if they don't go up, they would feel well placed for next season. And equally, a side that finishes a season poorly, sometimes there's an overhang.
Effect, yeah, definitely. As I said, we want to finish strongly, and then we can look for next season. We can think, well, we've won so many games in the last 8. Let's put that into next season and build on it. But as you said, if we carry on how we have been the last couple of months, then maybe next season everyone will have that kind of negative thought, and people will be saying, oh, they're going to get relegated, this and that. And we don't want that. We want to be a team that kind of people know will be pushing, hopefully, in the top half of the table.
And that ultimately wasn't here last summer because there were so many new players.
Yeah, it was difficult. A lot of players come in and no one really knew what we was going to do. But we proved early season that we could mix it with anyone, and unfortunately it's just petered out a little bit. But as I said, we just got to try and take it as a positive and build for next season.
Jeff, do you think you've done enough Tuesday, hopefully, to put yourself in with a chance of starting on Sunday?
I always want to play games, so yeah, it's up to the gaffer if he plays me or not.
Yeah. Cheltenham have been at their best when they've been playing sort of like Gillingham away, just no pressure, play with freedom. Everyone was hungry, and do you think that's what you've got to get back to finish the season well?
Yeah, we've got to get back to the basics, to be honest. It's all right saying we've done well early season and we've got to get back to it, but we've really got to do it. We can't just keep saying it. We've been saying it for too long now, to be honest. It's a difficult one. We've just got to get back to basics, and hopefully results will come for us.
Yeah, a lot of players here are having their first full season as Football League regular. Some of them obviously younger lads. You've got a bit more experience than them, but really this is your first full season of Football League, first team, being an automatic choice.
Definitely.
How have you found it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Obviously not so much the last couple of months, it's been difficult, but you've got to take everything as a learning curve. sometimes when you don't get results and you lose, it sounds stupid, but it's better for you long term than short term. A lot of players would have learned a lot about this season. And I said to take that into next season. Hopefully we'll be better for it.
Yeah, when you're sort of sitting mid-table, you did have a little chance to play playoffs. It looks like it's gone now. What can sort of fire you up? What motivates you to go out and give everything every week between now and the end of the season?
I think every player needs to have that winning mentality in them. To be honest, I mean, I think if anyone says that they don't want to win every game they play, I think they're in the wrong game. To be honest, we just got to put that together as a group. Show some hunger and some desire to get as many points as we can, and kind of get a few fans back on our side, and as I said, maybe get a few results when people think next season they've got a chance. Yeah.
Do you think the main factor in recent months has been a mental thing? Do you think that's what's hampered you rather than actual lack of ability?
Yeah, I don't doubt anyone's ability. There's a lot of people know being a footballer is a whole package. You've got to have, as you said, the mental side, the physical side, the ability to do it, and a few of us, or as a group, we haven't maintained that over the season. So yeah, it is. I think at home maybe it is a little bit mental, like the mental side of it. A few people probably think if we go a goal down, fans are on our back, but we've got to be bigger than that. Yes, we're a young squad, but we're not 16, 17-year-olds. We're all men, so it's been a learning curve this season, and hopefully, as I said, a lot of players will take it into next season.
Yeah, you earned your contract quite a long time ago with your appearances. Has anything been said in terms of negotiating that for next season yet, or has the manager put all that on hold until?
No, I'm here for next season. I'm happy to be here anyway. All the terms and that sorted and whatnot. So yeah, I'm here for next season, and hopefully a lot of the other boys will be.
Yeah, if the manager can keep everyone, well, the vast majority of the players together, maybe have one or two, plus what you've gained from this season, is it positive that you can kick on and progress?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I mean we've got a good group of lads. A few might go, a few might stay. I don't know what the circumstances are there, but yeah, I'm sure to get a few players as he did last season, and yeah, we're looking to build again. Hopefully, I mean, as I said, everyone wants to do well here and progress. So.
Yeah,